And he is my friend Akash. So today we are going to represent the topic force and laws of motion. So in the starting we will discuss about force. Force is any push or pull which changes or which tries to change the position of an object. Like if the podium is kept there and if we'll apply a force in it, it will move. So its definition will be the push or pull of an object which changes or try to change the position of an object. So and the force is denoted by its unit Newton. It is also called kilogram Newton, and it is also denoted as kilogram meter per second. And after that we all know that there are many types of force like frictional force and contact force and non-contact force. So first we will discuss about the frictional force. So what is frictional force? The frictional force is a force which acts opposite to the motion. Like if we will go in, if we will move in forward and like if we will move forward on the earth, so we will also get and move forward, we will apply force on the earth and we will move forward, but there is a force that will also push us backward, so that is called frictional force. Like if we will slip on the floor, a frictional force will be applied on us that will stop us. And for example, if we have a car and if we turned off its key, then it will automatically stop at one time. It will be because due to the friction. And after that we will discuss about the contact force. The force which is applied when two or more than two. एक फोर्स जब अप्लाई होता है जब दो या दो से ज़्यादा ऑब्जेक्ट कांटेक्ट में होते हैं. जैसे मैंने अभी एग्जांपल दिया फ्रिक्शनल फोर्स. फ्रिक्शनल फोर्स इज़ अ गुड एग्जांपल ऑफ कॉन्टैक्ट फोर्स. सो लाइक आई गिव अ एग्जांपल दैट इफ़ वी आर इन अ कार एंड वी स्टॉप्स इट सडनली, इट विल स्टॉप at a certain time. It will be because of friction, and if we will be in air, there will be no friction applied on us. So after that we will come on non-contact force. When two or more than two objects are not in contact with each other, means for example it will be gravitational force. If we are in the air or if we are on the earth, the gravitational force will be applied equally on us. There is no place on earth where gravitational force is not applied. So the example will be gravitational force. After that we are studying the chapter force and laws of motion. So there are three laws of Newton. The first law is the law of inertia. The law of inertia is the first law of motion. It was invented by the scientist Newton. So the first law say that if a object, the first law, this law is also said the law of inertia, and this law says that if an object is in motion, it tends to be in motion, and if an object is in rest, it tends to be in rest until an external force is applied on it. So it will be said the first law of motion. This law is fully based on inertia. Inertia is the natural tendency of an object to be in rest or to be in motion in a straight line until a force is not applied on it. So we will say inertia like this, and the inertia is measured by its mass. The inertia can be measured by its mass. The inertia is measured by mass. So now my friend Akash will explain you about the second law of motion. It is also known as the momentum. Akash.
Yatharth told about the first law of motion, and I discuss about the second law of motion that is totally related to momentum. So first we know about what is a momentum. Momentum, the product of a mass and its velocity. Momentum, state that it's product of mass and velocity. So it is called, if any object, momentum of any object is measured about the product of a mass and a velocity. So momentum is denoted by P, and it is a vector quantity. P, it is a vector quantity, and mass V. This is a formula of a momentum, to how to find the momentum of an object through it. That is a momentum is equals to mass and its velocity. That second law state that the rate of a change of a momentum is directly proportional to its unbalanced force and applied in the direction of a force. That is the second law of a motion. That is a second law of motion, that is the rate of a change of a momentum. Means second law state that the force is the rate of a change of a momentum. So we write as F equals to ma. That is a formula of a force. F is equal to ma, and the state the rate of change of momentum is directly proportional to its, अभी हम यहाँ मान लेते हैं कि initial momentum and final momentum. What is the initial momentum? That is a P1 equals to mv and mu mass and its initial position. P2 equals to mv mass and its final position, that is directly proportional to its minus of final minus initial. And we have got here that is a P1 is equals to P1 is equals to mu and P2 is equals to mv. So it is written as Pmv minus mu. So this is a final and this is a initial. Like here is the initial to final momentum. It said it's force, वो उसकी फोर्स होगी जो कि उसकी जो मोमेंटम की चेंज, जो उसकी मोमेंटम की रेट की चेंज होती है वो उसकी फोर्स होती है. ये हमारी सेकेंड लॉ में एक्सप्रेस हुआ है. दैट इज द रेट ऑफ अ चेंज ऑफ अ मोमेंटम थ्रू इट्स इनिशियल मोमेंटम एंड इट्स फाइनल मोमेंटम. सो दैट इज mv माइनस mu. दैट हम यहाँ कॉमन ले लेंगे, m को कॉमन ले लिया, अंदर बचा v माइनस u. दिस तो हम विद इन अ टाइम दैट इज t. सो व्हाट इज दिस, अब हमने जो फर्स्ट चैप्टर मतलब जो हमने फर्स्ट चैप्टर पढ़ा था दैट इज अ मोशन, तो उसमें हमने पढ़ा था कि a इज इक्वल टू u माइनस v माइनस u अपॉन t. मतलब हम इसकी जगह a लिख सकते हैं v माइनस u अपॉन t. दैट इज इक्वल्स टू इट्स एक्सेलरेशन. सो व्हाट इज फोर्स इक्वल्स टू, हम तो पढ़ लिया, यही तो होता है फोर्स. हम इसकी जगह फोर्स भी लिख सकते हैं ना, क्योंकि रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ मोमेंटम ही तो फोर्स होता है इसका. तो फोर्स इक्वल्स टू ए, अब यहाँ पे इसको लेंगे इस कड़ी को, तो m इंटू दिस, सो m इंटू दिस, सो व्हाट इज m है, और इसकी यूनिट क्या हो जाएगी, m की है 1 किलोग्राम एंड एक्सेलरेशन की है मीटर पर सेकेंड, सो क्या हो गया F इज इक्वल टू किलोग्राम मीटर पर सेकेंड, और एक साइंटिस्ट के ऊपर इसको रख दिया, दैट इज अ न्यूटन।
So here are our two brilliant students from class 9th, Akash and Yatharth. These students have explained very well about the topic, that is force and law of motion. We have a chapter in physics that is force and law of motion, and Akash have explained about the second law of motion, that is Newton's second law, and he explained very well about the momentum and rate and change of momentum, and he correlated with the force and explained its units nicely. And before that, Yatharth have started the presentation with a great you can say that introduction, and he explained very well the law of inertia, that is first law, and some basic terms. So these students are doing their all the routine practice of Gurukul, as well as they are preparing extra for the these kind of activities in the classroom. ये काम हमारा गुरुकुल के सभी तेजस्वी ओजस्वी पुरुषार्थी जो कि संकल्प सहित विकल्प रहित पुरुषार्थ सुबह 4 बजे से शाम को 10 बजे तक हमारे प्राचार्य सत्यव्रत शास्त्री जी और स्वामी जी संकल्प देव महाराज जी के नेतृत्व में सभी आचार्य जी के साथ बड़ी लगन से कर रहे हैं, और हमें उम्मीद है हमें बहुत अच्छा सकारात्मक प्रभाव देखने को, सकारात्मक बदलाव मिल रहा है इन बच्चों के साथ, और इसी आधार पे हम बच्चों को उनके टैलेंट के हिसाब से अलग अलग एक्टिविटीज़ में मौका दे रहे हैं। ऐसे ही और भी बच्चे इस तरह की एक्टिविटीज़ अगर करेंगे, अच्छी करेंगे, तो उनको भी हम आपसे मिलवाएंगे। तो जय हिंद, जय भारत, और सभी को करो भी, सभी देखने वालों को सभी को अभिवादन करो, अपना जिस तरह से भी आप करते हो गुरुकुलीय परंपरा में ओम और जो भी करते हो।
श्री परमात्मा